Hello tribe, welcome. So as you can see, I am slowly coming back to making more content for you. By the way, I have a little bit more time now, so if anyone needs a reading, book with me via my website. All links are in the description box, and today we are doing the mysterious reading. It was suggested by one of you in the last live chat, so thank you. I love doing this kind of reading. It takes me on a visual journey, and for that I like to use the Elgo Live deck. You can either choose from the thumbnail, or you can choose just looking at these cards right here. For those who want to choose from thumbnail, bear with me a little bit. I will show you the thumbnail in a minute. But for others of you, this is pile number 1, 2, and 3. If you need more time, stop it here. And for my people who want to choose from the objects that are placed on thumbnail, go ahead, choose your pile now. I'll see you in timestamps. Hello, group number 1. Let's see. What is the story for you here today? What is the story? One second, I'm looking for my pen. Here it is. Okay, let's get situated here. 9 of Wands, the darkness before dawn. Okay, let me close my eyes. Let's see what is happening here. It seems like I am somewhere in the forest, but not this particular image that is shown in the card. I'm in a very lush forest and there are a lot of pine trees. And my eyes, when they look at that forest, they see it differently than for what it is. In reality, it's very nice dark green color. But for some reason, I'm looking around and I'm looking at all the bits in the forest that are not really the prettiest. It could be fallen branches, dark leaves, and it seems like this is a representation of how I felt in the past or how I may be feeling still right now. And I keep walking. And I pass a little hill. It's not a big hill, like a little, a tiny hill. And once I cross it, I look down at my feet and I look at the beautiful moss and I start seeing everything in a very beautiful perspective. I start seeing more of the colors in the forest. And now this image of the glimpse of the sun rays here comes in for me. It's beautiful. It's orange mixed with yellow tones, and I feel it on my skin. This is a representation for hope, inspiration, and better days. So for a lot of you, this may be hinting what's going to be happening soon, or maybe this has started happening. There is the big contrast of how I've seen this forest 5 minutes ago and how I'm seeing it now. And it doesn't seem like much changes around me, not really, but what changes is my perspective and my vision. This little hill, I don't know if I can call it a hill. You know, sometimes in the forest you have not a very flat terrain. You go up, then you can look around, right? Very nice seafloor. I'm seeing a seafloor. Wow. Anyone here loving ocean or sea who came in? Very nice forest floor I'm seeing. It's like a very soft blanket. And that little hill is a representation of something that you may do. This could be the next step that you are taking. It seems like you're going to be putting in more effort without really expecting that that effort will take you towards more progress. Why I'm saying that? Because I just decided to go over that hill to see, to look around basically. I wanted to see the forest from a bit higher up. And it took energy to climb up there. But I didn't make it a big deal. So whatever you're doing here, it seems like, this is not like a pre-planned big deal for you. Maybe one day you just wake up and you go, you know what, I need to start my mornings a little bit differently to set myself up for a better day. And again, it's not a drastic change. It may be something little that you decide to do or stop doing in the morning that changes the whole day for you. This effort, whatever it is, you don't really overthink it. You don't expect much out of it. You're just doing it for you. And this card is telling me that just by pushing yourself a little bit more, you will notice what big difference it will make on your life. So for some of you, this could be a self-care reading. There is a reason why I'm not putting you guys in one basket here and I'm telling you this is only career related or only relationship related. This is just a hint of better days coming, and those better days are coming, it's because of you. It's you. A lot of you who felt not motivated, you felt like, ooh, not much is happening, or you just needed a bit of a kick. You will see that kind of season. I feel like you were in season like that. That season is coming to an end. And the person that you are thanking is you. Another thing that I'm seeing here with the Nine of Wands, you need to know that you're almost at the end of some sort of struggle. It's almost at 10. Almost at 10. Soon enough, a new season will start. Soon enough, you'll be able to see that sun and feel its warmth through those branches. And now I'm smelling pine trees. Oh my God. And just today I received a package of a liter of pine essential oil. So I am very excited to make some of my pine tree soaps. And it just actually happened, actually happened just before pile number 1. I wasn't expecting it. And now we're seeing pine trees in the background over here. I'm also seeing someone putting their walls down here, but I really don't feel like this is yours. I feel like this is someone else's who you may have been dealing with. So you may notice how a person that is somehow close to you becomes much more vulnerable. And I really feel like you're going to be excited about that. It's going to be a big change in your eyes, because maybe the person tends to be closed down for most of the time, closed off for most of the time. They're not the most vulnerable person. I feel like they will want to open up to you, and you will feel very honored, but you also feel very inspired because you know that you can then come closer together and build together. Now keep in mind, it doesn't have to be a romantic situation. It could be a really good open business meeting where you talk openly, about your struggles, what you wish improved, what this other person improved, situation like that. Whatever the case, it seems like two people are coming closer together. Okay, let's see. I feel like I need one more card here. What else? What else is happening for pile number 1? You have the Four of Cups here. I really do love this card. Just look at the image of this card. A wandering mind. What are you wondering about? Let me just clarify. Temperance. Okay, I want to breathe now. It feels like I want to breathe deeply. You're wondering if you will be able to find that balance in your life. For some of you, this could be health related. I'm wondering if I can feel more emotionally balanced. I'm wondering if I can find maybe work-life balance. I'm wondering. Now, this is hinting to me of some sort of, I'm looking at that lily, of a dream that you have, and you're trying to look at this crystal ball to see if that dream will come true for you. In reality, what I'm feeling, what this individual is supposed to do, instead of being in this pose for way too long, I feel like the answer is in the book. What does that mean? It means that some of you may have to come out of your head a little bit, and to find that answer around you. It's somewhere around you, guys. It's somewhere around you. You may come across valuable information once you get up and once you start looking around. Seek for it. You will find it. Feels like someone is lost in their emotions right now in pile number 1. Maybe it's just, those days when your hormones are all over the place. Maybe you're going through something. Maybe you have a lot of questions and you can't seem to find answers, and your cards are hinting at you finding the answer. But there is something that needs to be changed here for you to find it. If you're going to continue laying here, it's very likely it's going to become more and more confusing. Change something about your position. I hope this made sense, pile number 1. By the way, I'm still doing 2025 analysis readings. It's on my website if you want to see what this year is about for you, what are the focus points, beneficial focus points, what to watch out for, etc., etc. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now. Hello, my tribe. Pile number 2. Let's see what your reading is about. The moon. Ooh, silver shadow reflector. Ooh, and this is coming at me strong. It's not the card. It's someone's guides. Ancestors' guides, and I'm seeing them swapping, shifting. Okay. They're telling me that you may have been missing the signs, or if you understood the signs and you saw them, for a lot of you, those signs will come through your body. What do I mean by that? You'll feel it in your gut. It's your intuition. It's not a sign on a billboard somewhere. It's more internal. How you're feeling about the situation, what you feel would be important to do or to avoid. And your guides and ancestors really want you to tap into your body a little bit more, because that's how they send you messages. And they also, I'm seeing here, working on strong protection. I don't know if you realize how protected you are in this season of your life. They're showing me that there is something very valuable and very precious that they want to protect for you. It's not to say that someone's going to come attacking you. No, it seems like you hold some sort of treasure. It could be a really good idea for you. It could be you deciding maybe to move somewhere. Whatever it is, they're saying, we are protecting you not to be swayed elsewhere by being influenced by external noises. Let me see what else here. What else we got here? Nope. Yeah. King of Wands, the glowing white stag. Look at this card. A dream catcher is here. I'm looking at these horns as antennas. Again, in this moment, you're super connected. You may have started noticing that your intuition is louder. You may be more drawn to maybe pulling cards for yourself. You may be more drawn to developing your intuition, doing any kind of divination, a bit more drawn to spirituality. I feel like some of you may have had a break from it, or you wanted to focus more on the, 3D things, and it was really important for you to do that. But it feels like now you're again being drawn to the energetic world, spiritual world, all of those things. I wouldn't be surprised if you were drawn to booking a seminar about something spiritual, or I'm also hearing theta healings. This is for someone specific who's watching this. You want to practice. You want to know what you can do with your own talents, skills, and abilities. You want to know how maybe you can help others as well as yourself by practicing something. Your intuition is already taking you that way. You may be drawn to booking a session with someone. You may be inspired by them. You may be drawn to opening your little spiritual shop. I know I'm diving into specifics here, but very specific visions are coming through. The Doves of Equality, the Justice card. Now, the Justice card in this setting means that this is something that you came here to do or to experience. Imagine this is like a spiritual contract that you written for yourself pre-incarnation, right? I'm gonna do this, or I will face that. And it's somehow very connected to intuition or spirituality in general. But also looking at doves, I'm thinking about peace. So whatever you're doing here, not only it brings peace to you, but it brings peace to humanity or a particular group of people. Now is the time to follow your fire. That fire represents your passion. Now is the time to explore with King of Wands. Now is the time to travel, to meet new people, to look around what else the world has to offer. Things that you may have not experienced just yet. Conversations you haven't had just yet. It feels like there is a lot to come for you. I'm hearing collaboration. Some of you may find someone you may want to work with. Or if you're going to be working on this individually, you'll have someone very close to you who you will talk about this a lot. Whoever this person is feels like a very close friend or family member, a person who understands what you want, what you're interested in, and sees how important this is to you. Okay, what can you expect from this? What can you expect from this? Five of Cups, the split regret. Nine of Cups, the contented pelican. Okay, look, this feels to me as if I wonder why, the regret card right here, why I haven't started earlier. I would say don't dwell on this energy of regret. Why haven't I started doing this earlier? Why didn't I sign up for this seminar earlier? Why I didn't start exploring earlier? Your card is saying, please don't dwell on this. What you really want to focus on is the Nine of Cups, which is this is my wish that came true. You did it anyways, or you will do it anyways. So you'll have all of these things that you want, but if you're gonna start really dwelling on, oh, why I didn't do that earlier, you will be your own joy thief. You know, do not steal joy from yourself. Contentment comes from this. Plenty of food on a table, or food for your soul, right? You're feeding your soul by doing something that you truly love. And you're not really looking for a particular, it seems like, outcome or reward. Why you're doing this is because you like it. And it's a very organic road for you. I'm seeing a lot of signs in front of you that you haven't come across just yet. And those signs now are turning into lollipops. So these are sweets on the way that you will still experience and taste, metaphorically speaking. A lot to look forward to, pile number 2. Is there something to watch out for here for you? Is there something to watch out for? Diving into something and signing up for something spiritually or contractually too soon. Your cards are saying, please experience it first before giving it your all. Taste it, see if you like it. If you don't like it, there's going to be something else for you out there. Don't jump into conclusions as well, is the next thing that I would like to say. Let's say if you are thinking about a seminar and it costs like $5,000 and you don't really have a lot of money, that would be maybe your last $5,000. I'm talking to those kind of people here. Don't jump into this with all of your money. Can you find a course that also talks about that similar topic, or maybe same topic, but it is shorter and it is much cheaper, so you have a taste of it before committing to this whole thing and spending $5,000. I'm just giving you an example here, right? Let's explore. Here it seems like through this journey you're realizing what you like and what you don't like, what suits your soul and what doesn't, by trying things. And I really feel like it's the best way to go for you, especially for those people who tend to struggle to know what they want in general. I just know I'm drawn to to spirituality, and that's something that I want to dive deeper into, but I don't know where to start, or I don't know what kind of book to pick up, a seminar to go for. It's saying, can we start exploring? Instead of maybe buying a book that costs a lot of money, especially if you don't have money, for example, can you go to a library and get that book there? And then you bring it back after you read it, right? There are a lot of ways for pile number 2 to make this happen, whatever this dream of yours is. But you may have to be flexible or be a little bit more creative in the way that you approach it. I hope this made sense. I'm still, by the way, doing 2025 analysis readings. If you want to book with me, head to my website, links are down below. And I created it for people to see what would be most beneficial to focus on or watch out for during the year, where your soul's going to be at energetically, what's important, yada yada. So if you need that, look at my links down below, and I hope you have a wonderful week. I will see you in the next one. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 3. Let's see what we got for you here. We have expansion, the shedding snake. Love this card. Let me close my eyes. Let's see what is coming through. Ooh, as I'm seeing this snake shed just around the new snake skin, I'm seeing little spectacles of gold, and they in the air and they floating around. Okay, wait. Oh, we have the saying back home, fresh as a cucumber, healthy as a radish. I really feel like for a lot of you here, guys, pile number 3, it's connected to your health. Could be mental, emotional, physical, or all of it together. A renewal is happening. It's like an upgrade in the way that I feel in my body. Okay, let's get more cards. We need them. Why is that happening? What do you do or not to do for it to happen? Are you kidding me? I think there are in total maybe 3 cards with snakes in this deck. I'm not sure, but not a lot. And we have 2 of them on a desk. Okay, what is happening because of it? What is happening because of it? I'm clarifying the 2 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the suspended monkey. Guys, I really feel like this is you deciding to take a little break. Now, this may look like taking a week off, taking a day off. This may look like redoing your schedule, being a little bit better at organizing everything, your priorities as well. It seems like someone is in need to slow down here. Once I slow down, it's not that I don't do as much. 2 of Pentacles, juggling snake. No, it's not that you don't do as much. You're able to work more productively. Your day looks more productive. It seems like something is being amended here in your routine, in your plan, in your schedule. You're approaching it with fresh set of eyes here. Something very different from what was. The Hanged Man, this is a different perspective. So maybe you started looking for better ways how to organize yourself. Maybe you started looking for ways how you can be a bit more productive. But again, it's not that you are putting extra tasks, responsibilities on your shoulders. No, you are able to achieve quite a lot, even more, I'm seeing here, by changing something in your structure. Your body is not as tired as it was before with the same amount of tasks. But in order to do that, someone has to slow down at first. So maybe you've noticed your life may have slowed you down. Maybe you don't have as much work for a moment or as much to do for a moment. That time will be crucial for you, because that time will be given for you to think, replan, restructure. And then you're back on track. Then everything starts moving again, and you notice that, hey, you know what? I don't want to lay down for 20 minutes after work and gather myself. I don't need that, because my day was balanced enough. I'm working smarter, not harder. I'm also seeing someone using a new software. For my people who are working on social media, instead of editing everything from scratch yourself, maybe you're finding software that helps you be a bit more productive. It takes a load off of your shoulders. Yes, maybe you'll have to pay a subscription fee of some sort, but you're noticing that that's worth it for you, because time is money. And you go, no, you know what, I'd rather pay $5 for this, or however much, but then I have much more time, I have much more energy for other things that I want to do. I'm also seeing an integration in someone's job. Maybe they will work on some sort of a new integration or software. People will be learning about that. And it's gonna make the job much more convenient. It's not as messy, it's not as tiring. Another thing that I'm seeing here for someone who may be struggling with their health, there may be some sort of technique that is new to you. You haven't come across it just yet. A test that shows you what needs to be changed, so you don't feel as tired, you don't feel as overwhelmed, so that part of body doesn't ache. Something is being discovered here. And I'm hearing modern. It is a modern way of solving a problem that is much faster and much more precise. It's a very interesting reading, pile number 3. What else we got here? Four of Wands. And another eagle. Now, what does the eagle represent in your reading? For some reason, I'm hearing the eye of a tiger. I don't know where it's coming from, but again, looking at the third eye right here, this bird is looking back at us. I can see everywhere. I can see far away, I can see everywhere, I can see 360. It's almost like eyes are everywhere. This beaming vessel I'm seeing here, those beams as if I'm touching something from far away. Let me see, what is this about for you? Direction of intention purposeful direction of intention and your energy. I see, okay, so with extra energy and time that you got here, you are going to be deciding to set an intention, what you want to do with it. I want this extra time or this extra energy to go there. Some of you, health-wise, maybe your vision improves as well because of some sort of discovery here. It could be actual physical, sorry, the camera is tipping a little bit. It could be actual physical vision, right? Or it could be our third eye. I can see around me, I can feel things, I know the answers. Almost as if I'm able to discover a new skill or improve on the existing skill because I found a solution. I have improved and I have upgraded. Now I'm seeing a robot and I'm seeing someone replacing the parts that are not new, don't perform as well, with new ones. Some sort of a what's the word I'm looking for here? Upgrade, I'm hearing. An upgrade is happening. You will notice, again, it's bringing me to your energy. You'll notice how much more energy you got. You'll be radiating this energy. People may even tell you, hey, you know what? You even look different. You're gonna have a lot in you, a lot of resources, a lot of energy, stamina. I'm hearing. I can do so much with it. I feel like I am glowing, and you will be glowing externally. What to watch out for? Please don't waste this energy on stuff that does not really matter to you. Your cards are asking you to very consciously direct this energy where you want it to go. Is it the next goal that you had on your mind but you couldn't maybe go towards it because you didn't have enough energy or time? Now you will. It's something that you're doing for yourself. It's very personal, it feels like. I've always wanted to do this, but I had all of these things to take care of or people to take care of. Now I feel like I can do this for me. And I'm super excited about that. I'm fired up with the Page of Wands. I am fired up. I'm also seeing a discovery of a new talent or ability for pile number 3. But I will not tell you too much about it because you're supposed to discover it on your own. I don't want to take away the magic here. Being very specific here, I'm seeing someone going for X-ray and they get the answer. Something was unknown before. Once I went for that test, I got my answer. Now I know what to do. Once I started doing that, I feel like $1 million. And I never thought that I was able to sort this out. I never thought that I will find the answer of why I'm feeling this way. But I did. You may be very thankful to someone. You may cross paths with a really good professional. They're on top of their game. Where maybe some other doctor have missed out on something or they didn't request for you to do extra tests. Whoever this person is, they want to know everything. And they're working with really specific tools or tools that are expensive. And those tools are able to dive deeper into the cause of the problem. I hope this is making sense. Again, this reading is not going to be for all of you. This is for my people who know exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe your shoulder was aching for years and you could never find the reason why. Everything is fine, but it's still aching. And you go to one doctor and then you go, boom, they found what was wrong. And now, how great does it feel not to have this pain anymore? It's not bothering me. And I'm not saying that this is not the reading that would tell someone that, hey, if you don't have any problems or, you feel completely fine, that some sort of illness will find you. No, I'm talking to those who know that they have a problem here. And we're seeing a solution that comes up. But again, you are the one who's finding it. It's not going to be put on a silver platter for you. You're the one who's like, okay, let me take a minute. Let me take a minute and think. Can I do some research since I have a little bit more time now? Can I call a couple of people, right? Can I call? I'm seeing some sort of health centers, medical offices. Let me figure it out. This actually reminded me of one scan I've done years ago, and it was so interesting. Never experienced anything like that. Somehow they were able to see through my head. Literally, there was a dot on my forehead, like a laser dot. And they were able to see how many happy molecules I've got in my brain, something like that. I don't remember, it was years ago, but it was really interesting. And when I saw the picture on the screen, this woman, I remember, she asked me, hey, are you depressed? I'm like, I was at that time. I was going through a lot. There was a lot to do in my studies. I was working a lot. I was just like done. I was like a robot. I was like literally a walking robot, a bit apathic as well, not even a bit, quite apathic. But I didn't even have time to slow down and to really think it through, I took some time off intentionally. I said, you know what, I gotta stop. And I went for that test, and it was really interesting. There were a bit like over here, see those black dots? So there were a lot of those black dots, and I don't remember what other color there was that was representing the happiness, right? And she said, you have like 80% of those black dots. So I'm wondering how you're feeling mentally and emotional. I was like, I'm not really fine. And I never knew they were doing something like that. So again, someone is discovering some sort of technique, getting an answer, and in some way their quality of life starts improving. So that's what I got for pile 3. By the way, I'm still doing 2025 analysis if you want to book me via my website, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.